town of Norridgewock. They had a landslide. It ended up being a double landslide on a roadway into the river. The landslides in Maine are unique.
It probably started raining here in the central Maine region where Norridgewock is located about the middle of May, and really didn't stop until probably about the beginning of August. The rain was such that it kept the river levels up at the Sandy River so high that it ended up eroding the bank, which undermined the trees which took the bank with it.
From what we assessed yesterday, taking a look at it, it's probably approximately 25 feet from the road level down to the stream level at this time. So that water came up 25 feet. The soils here are basically clay type soils, and they had a big fault and slid into the river. There was cracking out in the roadway itself, stress cracks, which leads us to believe that this place is in danger of maybe having more damage done.
The Sandy River Road is important to the town. It connects a large number of farms. It is a school bus traveled route. Because it is a farming area, there's a lot of corn harvesting that needs to go on, as well as hay crops that need to be moved. The weather, as it has been in the last 3 months, has resulted in more work for our town's public works crew. We have a crew of about 5 gentlemen. They do a great deal of work. These events have caused extreme delays in their regularly scheduled work.
Okay, we'll go over the contents of your packet first.
The public assistant disaster briefings, it helps these rural communities really deal and understand with the paperwork that's necessary.
The project worksheet initiates the funding, which is appropriated to the state. Once we get the project worksheet, we send the money to you, the applicant, the 75% share immediately.
Coming to these briefings provides them the step-to-step process.
Okay, factors of eligibility. You must have all these factors. First, you must be eligible as an applicant.
The PA briefing the other day was very helpful. It provided me with a lot of information that I need to have going through this application process for the first time.
Did you have any, remember we talked about emergency protective measures yesterday?
The kickoff meeting after the PA briefing provided even more information, more in-depth information. We also had the opportunity to have some one-on-one time with a representative from FEMA to help answer any additional questions that we may have had.
The question she asked was, what is eligible? What can we do? Can we move the road onto the other side and get reimbursed for it? I tried to answer all her questions. She wanted to know what she needed for documentation to come up with an idea of what we're going to do to fix it. Write up a project worksheet. They're going to give me the bills that they've incurred already to do protective measures here.
In the future, if you ever have a lot of debris and a lot of it's on private property, what you want to do is you want to have them bring it curbside and then do a pickup, okay?
I'm very optimistic that the town of Norridgewock and the state of Maine and FEMA can work together. If the rest of this process goes anywhere as near as the beginning of this process has, I have no doubt that we'll be able to come together for this and find out the best possible solution and take care of all of our issues.